Woof woof.
Oh yes, that's it right there. Oh my god, yes, yes!
Not
yes!
safe for wrestling.
Just once! Everybody please! Can you envision my darkest fantasy? Come with me, won't you run to the middle of my mind and see how fucked up it can be? Feel my fury, feel my rage, chained to a wall inside my cage. Nowhere to run, it's too late. Hugs and kisses from the intimate inmate.
My father was a legend in this industry. My whole childhood was spent watching him on television screens dominating wrestling rings across the world. But when the glitch erased the WWE superstars and ruined the 2K franchise, my dear old dad sacrificed himself so that Johnny Rotten could be the hero that ended up saving us all. I overlooked it and joined Rebel Hearts long ago. Once there, Johnny's little rotten wife Kimball broke my nose and reconfigured my face in the banger in the chamber. I let that slide, even helped her out with a certain type of infection that she was dealing with, and where did that land me? While the Rotten family flourishes in the ring, I'm left to rot in my cage. And you two are who?
Officer Miranda Wright.
And I'm every man's fantasy. But baby, you can just call me Slut Puppy.
All right, I'm going to just cut right to the chase. You've been enrolled into the Clean Slate program. In short, you're being given a second chance at freedom. When Rebel Hearts became authorized as a testing grounds, I immediately fought tooth and nail to ensure you were added to the top of the list of candidates.
Yeah, even though I clearly recommended we spring for Sunny, she always has the best snow.
Look, I remember you from your stint in Rebel Hearts. You weren't dealt a very fair hand before. I've looked at your file. You've been treating the cell block as your own personal Royal Rumble. You seem to fight every day if you're not in the hole. Fighting is what put you in this place. Now fighting is what will get you out.
So wait, you're telling me I can somehow be released and that I'll be going back to Rebel Hearts?
We will transport you to the arena for your match, and afterwards we will bring you right back here and drop you off so you can cuddle up in your cozy little cage.
If you can complete the program, the board will grant you parole. You'd be free to rejoin society. But until then, we are tasked with being your handlers.
Where do we begin?
The best part about it all, though, is I'm getting fucking paid. Woof woof.
Furiona, the daughter of Rage. My, this is an honor and a surprise. I'm Geneva Rose, the acting general manager of Rebel Hearts.
You're in charge? What happened to that rotten couple that ran this place?
Oh, Johnny and Kimball are still the owners. I just handle the booking around here.
Tell me, what's the catch here? How do I complete this so-called program?
Oh, it's real easy. Just prove yourself to be a reliable employee. And if we decide to hire you full-time, the courts will let you go.
So all this clean slate chatter, it's all legit?
Sure is. And because we are wiping the slate clean, unfortunately for you, you'll have to start at rock bottom.
Meaning what? Back to the indies?
TBD is where our aspiring talents train. We have to see if you can still go in the ring before I can place you against our main roster just yet.
All I have to worry about is winning?
Exactly. If you lose even one match, it's game over. But I've set up a bout between you and Ava Morena. Given your reputation, you should be able to take her.
No. I want the top threat of the circuit in my first outing.
Okay, you want to get crazy? Well, Psycho Sally is officially a member of Rebel Hearts, but she still lingers around here from time to time.
Hold on. A psycho? And she's a member of Rebel Hearts? That's perfect. I don't lash out or flip my lid like my old man anymore. I channel all of my animosity into my fists. Tonight, as the rest of the competition looks on, I intend on doing exactly what I did when I first entered the pen. Find the biggest bitch on the yard and knock her the fuck out. Anyone else want to try me? You're all pathetic.
One, two, three.
Three victories.
Yeah, but in order to make it here, you need to put on more of a show for the fans. They bring their families and they pay top dollar to see some booty and tight panties and a violent spectacle, you know?
Why? Why should I care about those fans? Did those fans come visit me behind the glass? Did any of them bother to even write? Hell no, they didn't, and neither did any of the girls from Rebel Hearts.
Okay, I can see you have some built-up resentments. I think your time is up for the day.
So back to my cell I go, awaiting for my next booking, awaiting the chance to unleash my fury once more. Why? Why should I care about those fans? Did those fans come visit me behind the glass? Did any of them bother to even write? Hell no, they didn't, and neither did any of the girls from Rebel Hearts.
I hope that you rested up because you have a booking tonight.
That's right. You're going to be making your TBD debut. Geneva Rose has set up a match between you and Jay Pierce.
I don't need to know the names of my victims, just put me in the ring already.
Not so fast. We've been instructed to pass on a message from Geneva Rose. She says that you better put on a performance for the fans, or else you're getting cut from the program.
Which means no more of those one-hit knockouts.
Hey, now in here, you learn to drop them fast, otherwise you'll become somebody's bitch.
I agree with you. That's the rules of the streets too.
Shut it, pup. And Fiona, you need to let go of all that hatred and anger. Hasn't losing your father taught you anything?
Just take me to the show.
Hey, you there. We need to have a little chat. I saw how you treated my peers last week, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, is that so? And who are you exactly?
Carly Prime. Look, you don't get to just come in here and steamroll over the top of us. We've been training real hard, and I'm the top student. It's only a matter of time before I'm officially signed with Rebel Hearts.
Well, I'd hate to rain on your parade, but I'm here now, and that contract is as good as mine.
I don't think so. You've had your shot before, and you threw it all away. I've been working my tail off night in and night out, so if anyone deserves to be called up to the main roster, it's me. I was born for this.
You may have been born for this, but me? I was born into it. I was even conceived inside of a wrestling ring, for crying out loud.
That may be so. You very well may have been born with a silver spoon in your mouth, but at the rate you're going, you'll die choking on a plastic spork because if you cross paths with me, I'll be sending you back to your cell permanently.
Why wait then? We can go right here, right now.
I fight my battles in the ring like a real pro. I control my emotions, unlike you and your daddy.
I could have laid her out flat right there. I could have taken all of her dreams away in that moment, but then I'd lose this opportunity I've been given. So instead, I bit my tongue and clenched my fists, knowing that whoever my opponent is tonight, that poor sucker will be feeling every ounce of my rage. I knew that first blow was more than enough to end this match, but I wanted to send a message to Carly, to Geneva, to anybody else who dares challenge me. But I'll leave him with enough breath so that he is able to see tomorrow where he will come to terms with the fact that wrestling is not the career for him. Now that felt so fucking great. Anger management in its purest form. It only works if you work it, though.
That was quite the show you put on out there. Fractured nose, dislocated jaw. You left that poor boy laying in a puddle of his own piss.
They do call it a combat sport for a reason.
You know, you have an attitude problem.
Yeah, you're right, I do.
Oh, I know how to handle a smartass.
Oh, do you now?
I sure do. Now strip and get up against the wall and spread them, because I'm about to bust your little ass.
All right, pup. Spank her and make sure you leave a few blisters. Okay, that's enough. Now get her dressed and take her back to the cell block.
They can all say what they want to about me. Let them talk their shit. I'm set in my ways and I ain't changing a damn thing. They don't know me. They never knew my father, not like I did. I still carry his wisdom with me.
If anyone hurts you out on the playground, you make sure they receive a visit from the Tooth Fairy. If a boy ever breaks your heart, shatter his balls. This world is going to push you around, and it's going to kick you while you're down, but only if.
Only if I give it the chance to, which I have no intent on doing. You two are back so soon?
Indeed we are. You're gonna need to pack your toothbrush and tampons because we are taking a little trip.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna need a new toothbrush. My old one is still lodged inside of my former cellmate's eye socket.
That's okay, babe. We can share mine.
Well, where are we headed off to?
We're going on an international tour. Our first stop will be Mexico, where you'll be taking on Cole Quinn.
And then we are off to Japan, where you have a date with Fanny.
We will wrap things up in Canada as we join the Legends charity event, where you'll have the privilege to step inside the ring with Trish Stratus.
Oh, Trish Stratus? I'll be sure to give her a legendary beatdown.
As long as you put on some 8-star classics, we are all Gucci, babe.
And if you fail to deliver, Pup here is gonna blister your bottom.
Oh, I'll deliver all right. I went right for the windpipe, turned his Adam's apple into apple juice. I knew he was struggling to breathe, but he wasn't going to be getting any sympathy from me. I let him build up enough air in his chest to the point that he was able to stand. And then I took his breath away as I collapsed his lung. My handlers weren't too pleased, so they disciplined me for my behavior. You call that a spanking? Things in Japan didn't go well either, at least not for Fanny. But I mean, am I really the one to blame here? After all, it wasn't my idea to put a rookie jobber in the ring with a cold-blooded killer. I didn't like her innocent-looking eyes, so I detached both of her retinas.
Welcome to our beautiful country. You were rebel, but now you are outcast. I have proposition for you.
I'm not interested.
But we both want same thing.
Yeah, and what's that?
The one they call Kimball. She disrespect me and my family.
Kimball is mine. Trust me, whatever issues you may have with her are nothing compared to mine.
If you do not accept alliance, consequences will follow.
I'm so glad you understand English. It means that you understand me when I say, fuck you and your proposal. Then there was Trish. For a legend, she was cake. I just envisioned that she was Kimball. I imagined her face and all of the bruises and welts I'd inflict upon it. I fantasized about the day I'd finally get my hands on her and her rotten husband. Let's just say YouTube won't allow me to tell you what I'd do to her when that moment comes. My ass is still numb from the plane ride, so clap them, the joke's on you.
All this unsportsmanlike conduct is gonna get you cut.
Yeah, dummy, we told you already that you better put on some 8-star classics.
I'm pretty sure that I did. What do the critics say?
Dave Meltzer had a heart attack when he saw how you treated that poor little Japanese girl.
This is so unfair, and you both know it.
Pup, get her clean and back to her cell. It's almost time for lockdown.
Yeah. All of those enchiladas and Canadian brew are starting to settle in my gut. So come on, Fiona, you can hop in the shower while I take a shit, babe. Woof, woof.
As I stood there naked, waiting for the water to kick on, I was lost in my thoughts when all of a sudden I felt something that I'd never felt before, something inside of me. It ached, it was cold, then it twisted, ow. And then I felt very, very sleepy.
Fiona, what happened? Pup?
Hold on, let me wipe.
Pain, anger, everything inside of you, all screaming at once. That's rage, kid. Most people drown in it. I embodied rage, but you are not me. You're fury. Fury takes rage, and it gives it purpose. It shapes it, gives it direction. Rage destroys. Fury survives.
Fiona, can you hear me? Fiona, wake up.
Well, look who decided to crawl out of the drain. See any clowns down there? Any signs of Georgie?
So Fiona, you gonna give us a name?
I didn't get a good look at her, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I figured as much, you know. You're lucky to be alive right now.
Am I? Guess that makes the rest of the world unlucky now, huh?
I guess since Miranda here is just gonna beat around the bush about it, I'm gonna have to be the one to break it to you. You're out of the program.
You better be joking. Come on, go ahead and do that stupid little smirk of yours.
She's serious. You're injured. Your attitude was already teetering the edge, but now you're a liability. So you're done.
Then don't report it.
And what? Risk losing our badge? All just to put your life in jeopardy?
No risks, just keep it off the record.
That means less paperwork for me, so I'm all for it.
Let me fight like this, nobody ever has to know.
And when that wound splits wide open mid-match?
It won't get that far. Look, we all know that I only need to stand long enough to land one good blow.
You want to die in the ring, that's it? Isn't it?
Why not? I was born in the ring, I may as well die in it too.
I'm done entertaining this conversation.
Hey, now my father died out there and he didn't sacrifice himself just so I could rot in a cage. You rebel hearts dance on his grave without ever acknowledging his name. That damn ring is my birthright. Wrestling isn't just a dream job for me, it's my destiny.
Oh, you know Destiny? Yo, that's my girl. She got a thick ass. We share poles down at Quickies all the time.
I admit it. I don't really want to go screwing with someone's destiny now.
Hello? You're only allowed to be screwing me?
Pup. That's not how I meant it. And you slut? You sleep with half the neighborhood.
You wish it was only half sheesh.
Hey, yeah, I'm still standing right here. What do you say? Do you think you two can look the other way on this one?
The longer you stay in the program means the longer I get a government check, so no report from me. How about you, Miranda?
If she goes out there and this gets discovered?
Then it's her fault. She will take the fall. It's both our word against hers, babe.
This will heal up in a few weeks, right? I just have to get through until then, and it'll be as if it never happened.
Well, Pup's right. We do need the money. This bitch eats a ton of food. And as a sign of gratitude towards your father, I suppose I could do this one final favor.
I did my best to hide it. I was ready to begin when this chick Josie Jane started hassling the referee, which gave Carly Prime the perfect chance to interfere. What the fuck? That really, really hurt. 1 inch of padding over concrete isn't exactly downy soft. I know it stings, but block it out. Take that throbbing pain and turn it inward. Soak in it, let it build up, let it stack, baby. That's it. Kick me while I'm down. Good girl.
Pain. Anger.
Is she really digging her fingernails into my forehead? Oh no. My stitches, they just ripped open. I can feel them pulling apart.
Everything inside of you, all screaming at once. That's rage, kid. Most people drown in it.
Dad always found a way to overcome the odds. All right, let's give it a shot. Just roll out of it and hit her with a stiffy. Damn it, my arms are too numb. Oh, fuck me, not again. The hole in my kidney just spread open even more. But this can't be the end for me.
Become one with the pain. Weaponize it. You're not me. Rage destroys. Fury survives. Become fury.
Harness it, then unleash it.
I can't believe we actually got away with that.
We barely got away with it.
I told you we would. You all were really worried, huh? That was nothing.
That little stunt Carly Prime pulled could have easily exposed us.
Yeah, but it didn't. And hey, look at the bright side. A spill out onto the floor like that gives me a reason to sell my back going forward.
She does make a good point.
Yeah, let's all hope she can hold it together and that this doesn't come back to bite us.
Since I'm unable to receive any medical attention for the time being, is there any way you can get me something to help ease the pain?
No. Absolutely not.
But if you want, I can help take your mind off of it.
Turn them cheeks red, baby. So, where's your better half?
She's putting in a shift down at Quickies.
Funds are really that low, huh?
Yeah, they are. Thanks to you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Ever since the channel started focusing on you. Us real rebels haven't been getting any airtime.
Well, who do you have for me this week?
Oh, you're gonna love it. She knows you must be eager for a little payback, so Geneva Rose has sanctioned a match between you and Carly Prime for tonight.
Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Just remember to guard your injury, okay?
Miranda was right. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna savor every second of it. Carly might be the top student around here, but I'm on a quest. And it isn't game over until my hands are stained with Kimball's blood.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the queen that rules them all? Line them up and watch them fall. Now reach down and pick up your jaw. Best be on your game when you step in this ring. You're messing with a sexy legacy. We the baddies are wrestling all bruised and sore. You better go tag in the devil, right into the core. Can't beat the heart of a rebel. You turn me on with the push of a button. Oh, you bad. You get your fill and you don't say nothing. Naughty, naughty. Stuck in this game like a prison cell. Oh, dirty. This can't be heaven. It feels like I'm in hell. Best be on your game when you step in this ring. You're messing with a sexy legacy. We the baddies are wrestling all bruised and sore. You better go tag in the devil, right into the gore. Can't beat the heart of a rebel.
You know Carly wasn't doing too bad out there, but like a dumbass, she just couldn't resist staying off that top rope.
All right, Fiona, you made it this far. But before you are able to leave and join the Rebel Heart Circuit, you have one more objective to complete. You must defeat me and her.
kisses from the intimate inmate. Can you envision my darkest fantasy? Come with me, won't you run to the middle of my mind and say how fucked up it can be? Feel my fury, feel my rage, chained to a wall inside my cage. Nowhere to run, it's too late. Hugs and kisses from the intimate inmate. Can you envision my darkest fantasy? Come with me, won't you run to the middle of my mind and say how fucked up it can be? Feel my fury, feel my rage, chained to a wall inside my cage. Nowhere to run, it's too late. Hugs and kisses from the intimate inmate. Quickies, just pretend. Touch me now, forget the when.